What's up, everybody? This is BR, and Apex Legends Mobile is oddly nostalgic. And what I mean about that is that it reminds me of a time that is pretty much gone from my life. It reminds me of a time that is now long gone, and I'd like to tell you why that is. You see, recently I started playing Apex Legends Mobile a little bit more because it's been a good little time waster while I'm at my commute to my college. And you know how it is when you have siblings or other family member, you let them sometimes play with your phone or whatever, just to keep them entertained and maybe to show them something that they never usually play. Well, my nephews started playing Apex Legends Mobile on my phone, and they had a great time playing it because of how laid back and casual it is, that they decided to install it into their own tablets. And so now we all play Apex Legends Mobile together. And that's exactly the footage that you're seeing right now. And I'll be honest with you, it's been some of the most fun that I've had in a long time. And it's a very unique kind of fun, which I'll get onto later. But just being in the same room, playing with my nephews Apex Legends Mobile, and just having a blast, not even trying too hard. I mean, they're trying their heart out because, of course, they're playing on iPads, but it was still fun because we were doing it together. In fact, they wanted to go out of their way to play together rather than just looking at their tablets, looking at YouTube and whatever crap they're watching. It's a very special time and it's been really fun. So why is it oddly nostalgic for me? Because it reminds me of the late 2000s when I would just be playing my Nintendo DS with all the neighborhood kids. You see, the Nintendo DS had this feature called DS Download Play, and if you had games like Mario Party or Mario Kart, you could play multiplayer using only one game cartridge. And usually I'd have to resort to that because I would be dragged along to a bunch of parties and stuff that I never wanted to go to, and I would entertain myself with my Nintendo DS, and most kids had it. And that's usually because the kids in my neighborhood weren't really that wealthy, and the Nintendo DS was a very cheap device, kind of similar to how tablets are very cheap nowadays as well. And it's such a unique feeling because you don't get this from playing on a computer or playing on a console. Because of how hardcore games are nowadays and specifically designed for you to grind them to spend the most time playing them, it really contrasted that just for fun feeling that playing Connections, as we would call it, was. I would go out of my way to find other kids who had Nintendo DSs, and I didn't care if they were good. I didn't care if they had some sort of special skill set or whatever. I didn't care that they were better than me. I didn't care that they were worse than me. I just wanted to play video games. Video games with whoever wanted to play. And that was the same feeling with every other kid as well. And that's how I made a lot of my old friends in school and stuff, because we had fun over these games. And that feeling is just no longer there with games. As I get older, we don't want to play games anymore just because they're fun. Just because other people want to play games. It's all about the grind, it's all about the KD, it's all about fucking cosmetics and shit. We have so many issues with SBMM, with matchmaking, with developers fucking trying to squeeze us dry from our money, that it's just really made me so cynical about gaming. So me playing Apex Legends Mobiles with my nephews, just having a blast, playing together in the same room like the good old days, is satisfyingly nostalgic, and it's something that I really want to keep on doing. I personally, in my honest opinion, wish that the Nintendo Switch did not exist. Sure, I'm glad for Nintendo's success, but killing the 3DS and in turn killing the Nintendo DS really was detrimental. It was one of the last bastions of local play that we would have. Split screen by the time the Nintendo 3DS came out was pretty much dead. So still having the ability to play Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS games with local play, and those consoles still being relatively popular, just made it one hell of a special time. Online play is good. I do believe that it was good and it is beneficial to the gaming industry. I just don't see why it had to kill local play. But please, tell me what you think. Leave your opinion in the comment section down below. Do you have any memories about playing the Nintendo DS, maybe even the PSP, locally with your buddies and chums? Do you use the local play option that Nintendo Switch provides, playing with multiple Switches on download play? Do you still gather friends and families to play locally on a console or something, or has your gaming pretty much has been devoured by, the hardcore mindset? Please leave your opinion down in the comments section down below. If you found this video interesting, like it if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe. If you'd like to support me, my Patreon is in the description. And thank you so much to my fellow patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you later.